Before we start, if this moves you, please subscribe and leave a like. Every bit helps. Support links in the comments. From the bottom of my heart, thank you.
I woke before the old clock called my name. The room was blue, the street was still. A line of gold came through the curtains and rested on the windowsill. There were years I thought the world was waiting somewhere just beyond my door. Now the quiet in this little house feels like everything I was searching for. The kettle sings, the floorboards sigh, and I don't need to wonder why. Morning through the curtains, falling soft and slow. I have all I need here, more than I once knew. Morning through the curtains, let it find me here, with a grateful heart wide open, and nothing left to fear. There's a picture from a summer long ago. The kids were small, the car was new. We were tired and barely making payments, but every dream we had felt true. Now their voices come from distant cities, and their lives have found their way. Still this table holds 1,000 stories in the light of another ordinary day. The years moved on, but left behind a softer heart, a quieter mind. Morning through the curtains, falling soft and slow. I have all I need here, more than I once knew. Morning through the curtains, let it find me here, with a grateful heart wide open, and nothing left to fear. I used to measure life in miles, indoors unopened, distant signs. Now I measure it in peaceful hours, and the hand that still reaches for mine. Morning through the curtains, falling soft and slow. I have all I need here, more than I once nothing left to fear. The day begins where the sunlight stays.
You're still asleep, so I move softly past the chair where your sweater lies. I pour the water, warm the cups, and watch the pale day fill the sky. There were mornings full of hurry, there were years we ran on fumes. Now I know love can sound like silence and bare feet crossing quiet rooms. Coffee for two, one for me, one waiting for you. That's how forever feels this morning. Coffee for two, one for me, one waiting for you. That's how forever feels this morning. Your hair has silver at the edges, mine has changed in other ways. We have learned which words need saying and which can simply wait. You know every road I've taken, every fault I tried to hide. Still you reach across the table like you're choosing me each time. Coffee for two, one for me, one waiting for you. That's how forever feels this morning. Coffee for two, one for me, one waiting for you. That's how forever feels this morning. I don't need the world to notice, I don't need another sign. Just the sound of you behind me and your hand finding mine. I'll leave your cup beside the window, warm.
Don't open all the curtains yet, let the room stay soft and gray. The world has waited all these years, it can wait another day. There's bread to toast, a chair to mend, a letter by the phone, but nothing needs our rushing now inside this quiet home. Let the morning take its time. Let the light arrive in lines. We have nowhere else to be. We have nowhere else to be. We used to count the hours by the work we had to do. Now I count the little blessings, like the sound of rain with you. The garden needs some tending, the old dog dreams nearby, and every simple thing feels larger when you stop and let it rise. Let the morning take its time. Let the light arrive in lines. We have nowhere else to be. We have nowhere else to be. I know the years are moving, I can feel it in my hands, but this moment isn't leaving till we let it understand. Let the morning keep us here a little longer. The hallway still remembers running feet and crayons hiding underneath the stairs. There's a mark beside the kitchen doorway where we measured every passing year. The rooms are still but not forgotten. Every wall has something left to say. We built this place with borrowed money and a hope that never went away. Time took the noise and left the sound of all the love that gathered round. Window pane silence. The posters faded years ago. But sometimes when the evening settles, I can hear the old radio. We made mistakes and missed some moments. We held on when the road was long. And every room that saw us struggle also heard us singing songs. This is the house we made a home, with every scar and every stone. They grew and left, but love remains. Still living in these window panes. The years may change what eyes can see, but not what this old place means to me. This is the house we made a home, though now the rooms have quieter tones. They grew and left, but love remains, like morning light upon the
I spent half my life out running silence, afraid it might reveal the truth. I wore ambition like a jacket, long after it had lost its use. Every mile was another answer. Every door became a test. Now the sunrise on the back porch feels more honest than the rest. I laid the heavy armor down and heard my own heart in the sound. I got nothing left to prove, no race to win, no past to lose. choose. The years have taught me where to go, back to the life I know. Back to the life I know. Peace came quietly when I stopped chasing it. I woke before the city started shouting, and watched the gray arrive alone. 40 years of doors and deadlines, 40 years of chasing more. Then your message lit the morning, just 6 words across the screen. Coffee's warm, the river's rising, and I knew what you could mean. There are seasons made for leaving, there are seasons made to stay. To come home. We saw the view above the traffic, kept the table and the chairs, found a house beyond the highway, with enough room to breathe the air. Now the neighbors wave on Sundays, and the nights are deep and slow. You still read beside the window, like the first time long ago. I once feared a smaller future, now it feels like something wide. Take me back to the quiet, where my name sounds like my own. I have spent enough years proving I am ready to come home. Oh, let the world keep all its hurry, let the headlines rise and fall. There is mercy in a garden, there is music in a hall. There is nothing we are missing, there is nowhere left to climb. Just your hand across the table, and the unafraid passing of time. We are back inside the quiet, and my heart has found its tone. have spent enough years proving. Now I know that I am home. The river keeps on moving, but we don't have to run. It doesn't anymore. One plate on the table, one glass of red wine, one candle I lit just because the light looked fine. No one to consult about the music or the hour. No performance, no pretending, just me and the power. And I waited for the loneliness to walk through the door, but it stood outside a moment, and then came no more. The table I set for one is the most honest thing I own. Not a consolation, not a wound, just coming home. I used to need an audience to make a moment real. Now the quiet is the feeling I was always meant to feel. I used to fill the silence with whatever noise was near. A television, a telephone, a reason to appear. Busy enough to miss myself, crowded enough to hide from the person who'd been knocking, patient from inside. But the knocking got too gentle to keep ignoring, and I opened up the door one unremarkable morning. The table I set for one is the most honest thing I own. Not a consolation, not a wound, just coming home. I used to need an audience to make a moment real. Now the quiet is the feeling I was always meant to feel. This isn't giving up on love or locking out the world. It's knowing who you are before the next chapter unfurls. I've sat at crowded tables, feeling utterly alone. Now one chair and one candle feel more full than I have known. The table I set for one is the most honest thing I've found. Not an ending, not a settling, just solid ground. I used to think that solitude was something to outrun. Now I light the candle slowly, and I savor everyone. Some of the best company I've ever had has been my own.
There were years I held my breath and just hoped this was strong enough. When the ground between us cracked and we couldn't find the words, I remember driving home alone and asking someone in the dark if this thing we started young still had a beating heart. But something in you wouldn't let go, and something stubborn in me wouldn't either. We found each other past the fire. We made it, not without the scars and the weather. We made it, held our ground and grew up together. Of all the things I'm grateful for, this is at the top. We made it to here. Now I look across the table at the face I know by heart. Every line of conversation, every gray year we walked, and I'm so glad we didn't trade it for the easier road out, because the hard way through was worth what we found on the other side. Not every love survives the distance, not every promise holds the weight, but we built something real. We made it, not without the scars and the weather. We made it, held our ground and grew up together. Of all the things I'm grateful for, this is at the top. We made it to here. I'm not saying it was always beautiful. There were days I couldn't even look you in the eye. But I am saying that the beauty that came after was worth every silent night, every stubborn fight. This is what love looks like when it's not given up. We made it, and I choose you again through all of it. We made it, and whatever comes next, I'm not scared of, because we already know we're the kind of people who hold on. We made it. Finding out how strong this really is. Turns out it was stronger than either of us knew. The mirror used to be a place I'd pass without a second look. Now I stop and take a moment just to see what time has took. There's a softness in my jawline and a silver in my
hair and something in my eyes that wasn't always quite there. I spent so many years trying to hold back what was coming. Now I'm standing at the door and I'm finally letting it in. Graceful, not the way I planned, but graceful still. Every line of road I traveled, every year a thing I filled. Graceful, not invisible, not done, just a woman in her fullness, walking slower toward the sun. My daughter touched my face last week and said I look like art. I laughed it off, but later let it settle in my heart, because the women I have always found most beautiful to see were the ones who wore their living without apology. There's a freedom on the other side of caring what they think. I'm just arriving at that shore and stepping to the brink. Graceful, not the way I planned, but graceful still. Every line of road I traveled, every year a thing I filled. Graceful, not invisible, not done, just a woman in her fullness, walking slower toward the sun. I watched my mother fight it, watched her grieve each passing year, spend her energy on battles that were never hers to win. I won't do that, I won't arrive at the end of this still scared. I wanna go out worn and luminous and glad for where I've been. Graceful, not the way I planned, but graceful still. Every line of road I traveled, every year a thing I filled. Graceful, not invisible, not done, just a woman in her fullness, shining slowly toward the sun. This is what becoming looks like. And it's enough.
The hallway's quiet past 11. No music thumping through the wall. Just me and coffee, me and heaven, learning how to love this quiet after all. I used to count their footsteps home. Now I count the miles they've grown. The kids are grown now, out there living lives I dreamed. Kids are grown now, everything I gave them, it was worth it, it seems. some new city. Voice so sure, so full of plans. I heard myself in every syllable, the best parts I could ever understand. I used to count their footsteps home. Now I count the miles they've grown. The kids are grown now, out there living lives I dreamed. Kids are grown now, everything I gave them, it was worth it, it seems. There's a picture on the fringe, still crooked, little hands of crayon sun. I don't need to hold on tighter. Love was never in the holding on. The kids are grown now, flying further than I've been. Kids are grown now, and I'm still so proud of who they've been. Go on now, I'll leave the light on. Just in case. We were kids under a borrowed moon, chasing headlights down a county road. Now the porch light hums a different tune, but it's still the only place I know. 40 winters came and went, every one of them well spent, and it's still the same sky, just older eyes looking up. Still the same, you and I, still enough. Your hands don't move the way they used to, mine don't either, truth be told. But when you reach for me at midnight, I still feel 20 years old. 40 winters came and went, every one of them well spent, and it's still the same sky, just older eyes looking up. Still the same, you and I, still enough. Maybe love was never about the fire, it was always about who stayed. Through the quiet, through the tired, ordinary day, and it's still the same sky, wide enough. We've learned to look up. Still the same, you and I. Still more than enough. Still the same sky, still holding on. That's all I ever wanted, love. Two-lane highway, dust on the dash. Every mile marker holds a piece of my past. I've driven through storms just to chase the sun. Never once regretted a road I've run. Some men measure life in money made. I measure mine in miles I've laid. And every road leads home somehow. Every road leads home. Doesn't church, past my brother's grave. Every exit signs a chapter, every mile a page I gave. Some men measure life in money made. I measure mine in miles I've laid. And every home somehow. Every road leads home. Doesn't matter where I am right now. I always find my way home. But I always find my way home. Every road I've run has led me here.
a summer that the radio played everything. A blanket on the sand and nobody's name. You had your father's car and I hadn't know where I was going. And the coastline held us both the same. Nothing was decided, nothing had to be. We were only two people who found the right sea. Somewhere near Malibu, the world was warm and nothing was true. Somewhere near Malibu, I learned what it means to just be new. That summer didn't die. You drove me back before the last light left the water. We shook the sand out on the highway's edge. I tried to make it into something permanent between us, but the ocean doesn't care for promises we pledge. Still the tide came in regardless, still the gulls cried out, still I carried it back with me, what it was about. Somewhere near Malibu, the world was warm and nothing was true. Somewhere near Malibu, I learned what it means to just be new. And I still feel it, some long gone July. Somewhere near Malibu, that summer didn't die. Somewhere near Malibu, the girl I was still laughs at the sea. Somewhere near Malibu, she keeps a piece of that summer for me. And I still feel it, some long gone July. Somewhere near Malibu, that summer didn't die. She's still out there somewhere, standing at the waterline.
Before the fires came, the hills were green past April. The creek ran through the live oaks on the bend. I photographed the meadow every season. I didn't think I'd need to remember them. Before the fires came, it was something you could touch. Before the fires came, I didn't know I loved it all so much. My neighbors planted redwoods on the hillside. They said they'd shade their grandchildren one day. The roots were taking hold, the bark was new and hopeful, before the summer came and took it all away. Before the fires came, it was something you could touch. Before the fires came, I didn't know I loved it all so much. The birds came back the following spring. I don't know how they knew to. The ground was black, but something underneath was already deciding to push through. The fires taught me this: nothing beautiful is guaranteed. Never told you how the motel rooms all look the same, how every city lost its color after dark. I kept postcards in my suitcase, but I never knew what for. Every road was just a hallway to the sound of your front door. Home was you all along, not a roof, not a town, just a place my restless heart laid down. We changed houses, changed the curtains, watched the children come and go, lost some friends and gained some silver, learned what only long years know. Through the seasons, in the silence, through the right turns and the wrong, every place became a shelter because you were there all along. Home was you all along, not a roof, not a town, just a place my restless heart laid down. One day one of us will leave first, that's the truth we never say. But until the light stops finding us, I will choose you every day. Home was never where we lived, it was you.
We left our shoes at the top of the access stairs and walked the tide line down to where the kelp ends. You told me something that I've never quite forgotten, about the way the seafloor quietly bends. The tide was in our favor, the sky was going gold. We were something past young, but not yet what we'd been told. Barefoot on Miramar, the sand still warm from the afternoon sun. Barefoot on Miramar, just two people loving what they'd become. The ocean didn't need us to explain a thing. Barefoot on Miramar, the best kind of wandering. Picked a piece of sea glass from the shallow break and put it in my palm like something rare. I still have it on the sill above the kitchen sink. All these years it's been waiting for me there. We never had to promise anything, we only had to stay past the moment when most people pack up and quietly walk away. Barefoot on Miramar, the sand still warm from the afternoon sun. Barefoot on Miramar, just two people loving what they'd become. The ocean didn't need us to explain a thing. Barefoot on Miramar, the best kind of wandering. Barefoot on Miramar, I think of it when the seasons change. Barefoot on Miramar, when something good arrives after the rain. The ocean holds the light long after the sun is gone. Barefoot on Miramar, we were right where we belong. Some afternoons outlast themselves. That one still hasn't ended.
The cupboard door fell open, and there it was again. The chip blue cup from Santa Fe you bought back when. The handle leaned a little, the glaze had lost its shine, but I could see your fingers there wrapped gently into mine. I held it like a question the years could not untie. The cup you left behind still holds a little time. A kitchen full of laughter and your hand reaching for mine. Kids have homes and children, the old dog's long since gone. The maple by the driveway still shades the early dawn. I thought I'd packed our story in boxes out of sight, but one small thing can open up a whole forgotten night. And suddenly the silence feels warm instead of wide. The cup you left behind still holds a little time. A kitchen full of laughter and your hand reaching for mine. The cup you left behind still holds the best of time. Not everything we lose is gone. Some things just change their life. I set it by the window where the morning could find it.
Stay here a little longer. The rain knows where we've been. Your coat is on the old chair, your keys are by the door. The weather says we're grounded, but I don't mind anymore. The coffee pot is humming, the whole house settles down, and every distant worry feels 100 miles from town. There's no place we have to be, no one we have to please. Let the rain keep time for you and me. Let the rain keep time for you and me. We spent years chasing hours as if they might run out. We filled our days with answers and wore ourselves with doubt. But now your hand is resting open softly next to mine, and all the things we hurried through can wait outside tonight. There's no place we have to be, no one we have to please. Let the rain keep time for you and me. Let the rain keep time for you and me. I used to think that stillness meant a life had lost its way. Now I hear the love inside it, in the things we do not say. Stay until the last drop leaves the window